the start of our fourth day. I say the start because we can never quite figure out what the time zone is, because Moscow time is, I think, now 4 or 5 hours behind us, England time 8 hours, so I think we're on Mongolian time. So being awake at 3 o'clock in the morning and then falling asleep in the afternoon. So that's the only confusing thing about the trip. But it's really fantastic. I mean, out here are the mountains and the snow, and over here is Lake Baikal. It's been an awesome way of seeing Russia. And I must admit, personally, I prefer it in the winter, because you just get that Siberian wilderness wasteland sort of feel. But so I'm going to quite miss the train when we get off tomorrow morning, when we get to Mongolia. Lake Baikal is the largest freshwater lake in the world. Apparently it's got enough water in it to feed the whole of the human population for 40 years. And that's what I quite like about train travel, is that every bend you come round you see a new sight through the window. There's always a bit of a surprise. It's just like watching a movie unfold in front of you. Just seen a strange twin chimney in the far Siberian distance. I still think there's some romance attached to rail travel. It may not be for everyone, but it does give you a sense of great adventure. As I was saying, it's not a touristy train at all. So if you're going to come on this, it's a real train. They're not really bothered about tourists. They don't really make any extra effort. But because of that, you do get the authentic feeling that you're really experiencing part of Russia, etc. So, and if you like train travel, then you've got to do it. The food in the buffet car is fairly basic, but I'd recommend it. It's all you need actually on the train. And in between reading books and watching movies and just looking out of the window, travelling down to the buffet car sort of gave us an event to look forward to at different points during the day. So according to our phones, we've just crossed into Mongolia, and we had a interesting time with the Russian and Mongolian. Well, we think the Russian actually. They checked all of our passports. I think they're still got to check us into Mongolia, but they've taken the restaurant car off the train until 3 o'clock in the morning. So we're just going to survive on what's left of our crisps and vodka and wine, and bottle of marmite and noodles. But anyway, thank God we brought some food on board, because they've just taken the restaurant car off. In the meantime, we're doing some brain training games. But the first part of our Trans Siberian Express rail adventure was coming to an end as we neared Ulaanbataar in Mongolia. So we just arrived in Ulaanbataar at 6:30 in the morning, so it's a big, very fond farewell to the Trans Siberian. That was our little carriage for the last 4 days, and it was a brilliant home. And but over here is the way it used to be done. That would be quite fascinating if somebody did it by steam next time.